students, today we study the important topic, that is microbes as biocontrol agent. Lesson 10, microbes in human welfare, class 12 biology. So this is a very important topic, and a short notes, just like the baculoviruses, IPM, integrated pest management, as well as the biological control of pests and disease, etc. have been asked so many times in the board examination. So let us go through the topic. Microbes as biocontrol agents. As we know that biocontrol means the use of the biological methods for controlling the plant disease and pests. Pests are the unwanted animals. They damage the plants, crops and other human resources. All such kind of the animals or organisms are to be known as pests. A lot of insects play an important role, just like the harmful pests. So we can also control such kind of pests without the use of insecticide or pesticide. If we use the pesticide and insecticides, it may cause the human harm as well as the environmental pollution. So to get rid of such kind of pollutions, we can use the biological agents, just like some animals which destroy the other kind of the pests or insects, etc. So biological control means the use of the biological method for controlling plant disease and pests. In modern society, the use of the pesticides and insecticides, these are the harmful chemicals, increases day by day, which is harmful to the humans and other animals and pollute the environment. Just we can say that the use of such kind of pesticide and insecticide pollute the soil, and ultimately all these ingredients of these pesticides comes in the particular kind of crops, and from crops to the human beings and all animals which are related as the feed on that particular kind of the crops. So they may be affected directly or indirectly. Now the following methods of biocontrol have been applied. वो कौन-कौन से method है? Number 1, biological control of pests and disease. Here we can say that the ladybird is a kind of insect. They are used to get rid of the aphids. Aphids are the special kind of insect pests which destroy the many of the crop plants. They can suck the sap from the plants and destroy the yield of the plants ultimately. So ladybird are used to destroy or to get rid of these kind of the aphids. Dragonflies, these are also a kind of insects, are used to get rid of the mosquitoes. Dragonfly mosquito को खत्म करती हैं, खाती हैं. As well as a bacterium, that is Bacillus thuringiensis. This is very important. BT, also known as BT. Bacillus thuringiensis control the caterpillar of butterflies and moths which injure the many fruit plants. The BT, that is Bacillus thuringiensis, release the toxic substance in the gut of the larvae and kill the larvae. The BT toxins genes are introduced into the plants also. Such plants are resistant to attack by insect pests. For example, BT cotton. BT cotton is a good example of such kind of BT crops. So BT, that is Bacillus thuringiensis, is a kind of bacterium. This bacterium consisting of a kind of the crystal protein. This crystal protein remain in the bacteria in the inactive form. Whenever this bacteria is engulfed by the insects, we can say that when we use this BT, Bacillus thuringiensis, on the plants, from plants, this bacteria engulfed by the particular kind of caterpillar, that is just like the cotton bollworm. Cotton bollworm जो होते हैं उसके caterpillar, they inhale this bacterium. Now in the alkaline medium of the gut, जब ये बैक्टीरियम उसके गट में आता है तो in the alkaline medium it can solubilize and become active, and it makes the perforation inside the gut or alimentary canal of the insect, and such kind of insects is dead after taking the BT with along with the plant juice. So we can say that BT plants or BT crops are resistant to specific kind of the insect pests. तो यहाँ पर इसका इस्तेमाल Bacillus thuringiensis also in the sachets, and these sachets are applied on the plants and thus they protect the plant particular kind of crop. Next is the fungus Trichoderma is used as the biocontrol agent of plant pathogens. Many of the plant pathogens can be destroyed by the Trichoderma fungus. Next is the baculoviruses, very important one. These are the species specific genus Nucleopolyhedrovirus. So they belong to genus Nucleopolyhedroviruses, used to control the specific kind of insects and do not harm the plants, mammals, birds, fish and non-target insects. They can affect only the target insects. So these are the species specific. The IPM, that is Integrated Pest Management Program, or an ecological sensitive area, is being treated by such kind of baculoviruses. That is Integrated Pest Management. 1 mark, also important question. Full form have been asked so many times in the examination. So Integrated Pest Management related to the baculoviruses, and these baculoviruses are the include genus Nucleopolyhedroviruses, and they perform just like the biological in the process of biological control of a specific kind of the insect pest. Now microbes as biofertilizers. Many of the microbes also may be used as the biofertilizers. Many of the microbes, just like the bacteria, fungi, cyanobacteria, enrich the soil fertility and nutrient quality, just like the rhizobium. It is a kind of mutual bacteria. This bacteria live in the mutual relationship, as a bacterium live in the root nodules of the legumes in symbiosis relationship, and they can fix the atmospheric nitrogen into the nitrates. Actually, plant do not take directly atmospheric nitrogen, that is N2. They take the nitrogen in the form of nitrites, NO2, nitrates, NO3. So this bacterium, that is rhizobium, converts this atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates and make available to the plants. This is a very important one. In the same manner, some free living bacteria, just like Azospirillum and Azotobacter, also fix the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil for the plants. In the same manner, mycorrhiza, it is the association of fungi with the roots of the higher plant, just like genus Glomus. The fungi absorb phosphorus from soil for plants and also remove the root-borne pathogens and tolerance with salinity and drought. So we can say that fungi also occur in the association with the roots of higher plants. It is also a kind of mutual relationship, that is mutualism. And symbiosis, it may be said that this is a kind of symbiosis relationship. यहाँ पे दोनों, both the plants, higher plants and fungi are benefit to each other, and fungi provide the phosphorus as well as protect the plant from drought conditions, etc. In return, the plants provide its shelter. Now cyanobacteria, other kind of biofertilizers, cyanobacteria, these are also known as lutein algae, like Anabaena, Nostoc, Oscillatoria, autotrophic microbes, and can fix the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrites in paddy field, especially in paddy field जो धान के खेत होते हैं, they grown in the standing water, and in standing water these cyanobacteria help to fix the atmospheric nitrogen and available to the plants in the form of nitrates. Now another important topic is the organic farming. Organic farming include the growing and nurturing the crops without the use of the synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. That is, it is a kind of farming in which the no use of synthetic fertilizer, chemical fertilizers and pesticides, insecticides have been takes place. It includes the crop rotation, green manure, biological pest control, etc. So we can say that organic farming include the methods or the process of the crop rotation, green manure, the use of green manure, compost, as well as biological pest control. All such kind of practices are used in the organic farming, or we can say that organic farming is the eco-friendly farming by which no pollution of the soil takes place and no harmful effects of such kind of farming takes place on the human beings directly or indirectly. So this is all about the microbes as biocontrol agent. This topic includes the biological control of the pests and disease as well as microbes as biofertilizers. इसके अंदर हमने पढ़ा baculoviruses and organic farming. If you enjoy this video, you can like, share and subscribe it. Thank you and have a good day.